Alright. Take 53. I'd like to introduce you to Vaze Fitness, which will empower millions of people to connect their heart rates into smart contracts. My name is Phil, final year electrical engineering student and sole developer of this project. Not a lot of time on our hands to go over everything, so let's just jump into it. First, let's create an account. Passwords are encrypted, so no one will know if you're using 1234, which I may or may not be doing right now. So now let's log in, now that the account has been created. When we first create an account, we have to grant access to Vaze Fitness to our Fitbit account so it can get our heart rate data. This is done using OAuth 2.0. Now I'll type in my information. Alright, so here you can see my heart rate data for the past 30 days. I bought the Fitbit on the 15th here, so that's why there's nothing before it. The user ID here is important since it allows you to access your heart rate data from your own customized smart contract if you have the knowledge to do so. You can see here are the 4 categories: out of range, fat burn, cardio, and peak. Most of my workouts though are in the fat burn range. Let's get to the really exciting part though. With Vaze Fitness, you can deploy your own customized fitness smart contract without any knowledge of Solidity. In the same way you use HTTPS every day without knowing, Vaze Fitness lets you interact with the blockchain world without you ever knowing you are. This is essential for mass adoption. Let's deploy our very first Ethereum smart contract. The Ethereum wallet address is the address to which the payment of the contract is sent. The time frame will be 30 days. This is time over which your heart rate is summed together. We will use fat burn, so by selecting 30 days, we are requesting all the time in which our heart rate was in the fat burn range to be summed together in the past 30 days. Here we will select fat burn, and the duration of the contract we will use 6 months. And deploy. And just like that, now we have little robots working in the background to create our contract, compile it, deploy it, fund it, and execute the very first function to call the Chainlink Oracle. The Chainlink Oracle will be using the sleep function for automatic executions, but in the future, Gelato will be implemented. Let's take a look at the contract that was automatically created. Let me pull it up here. Here it is. So here you can see the address of the receiver, which we manually put in. 30 days, because that is the time interval. 30 days here as well. The user ID is 1. We didn't have to manually put that in because it knew who was logged in at the time and who the user ID corresponded to. And the zone, which is 1, which corresponds to the fat burn. There will be instructions given on how this numbering system correlates to the fat burn, the cardio, the peak, and the out of range. Here we can see 800 minutes. It expects that you work out at least 40 minutes 5 days a week for a month. And here the receiver transfer function tells how much ether to pay out to the receiver address. And after the end of the 6 months, if nothing or whatever is left over, it will be paid back out to the owner of this smart contract, which in this case will be Vaze Fitness. So now that's done, the little robots didn't change the page, but we know that the contract has been deployed. So here we can see that our contract has been deployed to this address. So let's just pull it up. So here, yeah, so the contract was created, funded, and executed. Let's take a look at the Chainlink Oracle to see it working. Refresh this page. You can see a minute ago a new job was run. Since we selected 30 days, this is going to take 30 days until it works on the job run. But in the meantime, we already have a pre-made contract made, and that was also pre-funded with Link, so we can just use that to check how the Oracle responds. We request the heart rate data here. Now we go to the job, and we can see that it was created just now and it's pending incoming confirmations. If we look at the values, you can see 527 minutes. Let me wait one more time. And here we go. here you can see it was verified. So my personal heart rate data was uploaded to the Ethereum blockchain. Let's take a look to see if this value matches with the expected value in our database. And here you can see for the past 30 days for the fat burn category, 527 minutes. So that's working as expected, which is great. So now we go back to the dashboard. So in summary, to recap the cool things we just did, we created an account and exposed our heart rate data to the Ethereum blockchain through Chainlink by granting Vaze Fitness access through OAuth 2.0. With OAuth 2.0, you're given an access token and a refresh token, which expires after 8 hours. So in the background, any user who creates an account will have their access token automatically refreshed every 8 hours. Then, without any knowledge of Solidity, we create our very own first smart contract with the deploy feature that uses our own personal heart rate data. This is the world's first usage of a smart contract that uses this type of data. Looking forward, I plan to continue to build out this project, so there are really some exciting things in the woodwork. First will be the implementation for forgot password and email verification. I'll then implement more oracles and databases in case one fails and to better decentralize the system. Next comes the improved GUI, which will be standardized across all pages, and that will hopefully fix the issue before where it did not automatically load the contract page. And then host a website so people will be able to use their own data on the Kovan testnet and begin building their own dApps with their own data. Next thing will be to provide more options to customize the smart contracts and provide better background functionality. This will get to the big portion, which will be the Ethereum mainnet, which will be another big task. Hopefully it will be the beginning of next year or the end of this year. It depends on how well things go smoothly with all these other tasks. And finally, if things continue to progress well, there will be support for Apple Watch integrated as well as Tezos. If you want to contact me, if you have any questions for this or anything else, you can just contact me at my LinkedIn right here. So with Vaze Fitness, we just opened the doors to so many applications and use cases. Some of the exciting use cases are things like life insurance. This will automatically give you rebates if you work out and live an active lifestyle. Another example would be building fitness groups where friends get together and award each other prizes for working out. Another example would be businesses who want to encourage employees to be more active as they will be healthier, more productive, and happier. Employees can then use these awards, such as custom ERC tokens that the company minted themselves, to exchange them for cool company swag or extra days off. The future is here, and with Chainlink and Vaze Fitness, millions of people around the world will be able to use this blockchain technology without even knowing they are. Thank you for taking the time to listen.